How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Jacob, more commonly known as Wavy here online, and today I'm bringing you guys my weight loss video. This video has been highly requested over the last few months, and I do apologize to those of you who have asked me to make this video in advance. I've just been really busy with school, work, all that jazz. But I am on spring break now, so I've got time on my hands to sit down and explain everything to you guys and hopefully help people that are trying to cut weight. So before anything, I feel like I should show you guys what my transformation looks like, because not everyone that's going to be watching this video knows what I looked like beforehand or even has seen me before. So here's the transformation on the screen right now. I managed to cut about 75 pounds of weight from 2016 to today. But as of today, I'm trying to put on pounds because I'm working more so to bulk now versus just being that skinny kid. Most of the weight that I cut was cut in about a 3-month time span from October 2016 to February 2017. That's when I cut about 50 pounds of weight. 30 of those pounds were cut in the first month. 10 of those pounds were probably water weight, but regardless, 30 pounds in the first month really motivated me to keep grinding what I was doing, which brings me to what I actually did to lose weight, so let's hop right into it. So as you can see by the title of the video, I did manage to lose all this weight without watching what I was eating. I did a weight loss technique called intermittent fasting, which pretty much allows you to eat whatever you want as long as you stay under a certain amount of calories and eat all of the food that you're going to eat for the day in a certain amount of time. There are a lot of resources online that you can look up and toy with to figure out how many calories you need to be consuming to lose so much weight in a certain amount of time. When I was looking for my information, I just typed in weight loss calculator and click on the first link on Google. I can't find the page that I typed my information on. I don't know if it was closed or anything, but this was about a year and a half ago. So I do apologize that I'm not able to show the exact calculator that I used, but most of the calculators that you look up are very similar and they're very easy to work with. So just type in the information that the website asks for and it will provide you with a certain amount of calories that you should be consuming per day. So after I entered my information in, height, weight, all that jazz, I was provided with the number 2,000. And although you probably shouldn't do this, I ended up actually lowering the number to 1,700 to 1,800 for me. I was trying to stick with that number for the first month, and then after the first month I went up to 2,000 just because I had already cut so much weight. But the amount of calories that you consume isn't necessarily the important part about this. It is the fasting part that really does the magic. So let's get right into that. Timing is by far the most important part of this weight loss technique. You can go a couple hundred calories over your set amount, and you can also go a couple hundred calories under your set amount, but it is super important that you stay in your time frame. So the most common intermittent fasting method is the 16-8 method, and I think this is definitely the best method for people who are just starting to do this to work with. This method entails 8 hours of eating per day and 16 hours of fasting per day, which may seem intimidating when you first hear it, but it's honestly not that bad of a schedule. I personally didn't have any issues with eating after my time frame or before my time frame, and once I got past the first 3 days, it just became natural for me. So the reason this works is because your body starts to burn fat after it's done burning all the calories, and during the 16-hour period of no calories being consumed by the body, most of the calories that you consumed previously and earlier in the day, they've already been burned to help you get through the day. And if you also mix working out with this fasting method, it makes things so much easier. I'm going to talk a lot about working out later in this video, but I just thought I would bring it up now just to kind of let you all know that's coming. Alright, so back onto the schedule here. I know this schedule is probably inconvenient for a lot of people that work, especially earlier in the morning, but the cool thing about the 16-8 method is you can adjust it to however you want. Say you want to start your 8 hours of eating at 8 a.m., you can eat from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. instead of eating from noon to 8 p.m. It's a very, very flexible schedule, and it works extremely well for anyone that's trying to use it. This particular schedule that I'm showing right now is actually the exact same schedule that I use when I did this method. I personally would wake up at about 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. every day, get ready for my college classes, leave for school, and once I actually got to class at noon to 12:30, which is actually when the class started, I would have a little breakfast, some yogurt, anything to just give me the energy to get through my first class. And then later in the afternoon, around 3 to 4, I would have a little lunch, and then around 7 to 8 p.m., I would eat dinner. So definitely make a schedule that works for you. I know no two people are going to have the same schedule. Everybody's lives are different. Everyone has different responsibilities, things they got to do. So make a schedule that revolves around your life and get it going. So I know the title of this video says that I lost all this weight without necessarily dieting, and that is true, but I just want to tell you like what I did and how it was kind of difficult to do what I did. So some days I would have fast food, and if you go on any fast food website, you can look up the nutrition information about fast food, and it's not very good for you, I'll tell you that. But if you're only looking at calories, which is what you really need to focus on for intermittent fasting, going to McDonald's and getting large fry 10-piece nugget, large Dr. Pepper, that's already like 2,000 calories of your day. And some days I would only have that single meal if I did eat fast food. So I remember one time my mom had picked me up a meal from McDonald's without telling me, and I was getting ready to have my first meal of the day, and she brought it home, and I had all my calories for my day in front of me, and I didn't want to put it in the fridge because, you know, McDonald's is McDonald's. I'll eat that any time of the day. But yeah, so I just, for that day, I only had McDonald's for the whole day. I ate it from, I don't know what time it was, but I ate it then, and I didn't eat until the next day when my eating period started again. So you really can do this dieting technique without eating like anything healthy, but I mean it's very, very, very hard to do because foods like McDonald's, fast food, all stuff that's not good for you, it's really not good for you, and the amount of calories in it is just way higher than it should be. So this is just a warning. You can do that. I had done that a couple times, but like all I ever ate for that whole day was just that one meal, and that's not very healthy. So just wanted to say it and, you know, get it out there. But yeah, if you are eating fast food more than 1 or 2 times a week, I would definitely recommend cutting proportions of what you eat, especially if you're going to be doing intermittent fasting, because like I said, you can't just have one meal a day. That's not good for you. It's just, I just wanted to put it out there that, you know, fast food is a viable option doing this, and I did do that some days, but when I had fast food those days were definitely not healthy, and the way that I worked around that was just cutting back what I had from there. I know you guys aren't going to want to hear this, but I would highly suggest cutting soda out of your diet if you are going to do intermittent fasting, because soda is so many empty calories. It is just not going to work for you if you're trying to stay under a certain amount of calories and lose weight with intermittent fasting. One way around that is to resort to diet soda. Although diet soda is a very unhealthy alternative for soda, it's 0 calories, so I mean you could do that. But you could also just drink water, and if you don't like water, add some flavoring to water, like those little squirter things. I don't know what you call those, but yeah, those are super low in calories. I know Crystal Light has some amazing drinks. I've had some lemonade from them, raspberry tea, raspberry lemonade, all sorts of things that you just dump in your water bottle, shake it up, and it tastes great. It's only like 5-10 calories. That's one way around it. And like I said, diet soda is also an option as well, but I mean, diet soda has aspartame and stuff in it. That's different topic. We're not going to talk about that. It's not as good for you. But yeah, it's the way around it. I just thought I'd put it out there because I don't want to clickbait the video. This is actually what I did. I did switch off of soda to make room for more food and nutritional calories versus just empty calories. The next thing I want to talk about is working out. And honestly, you probably could lose weight doing intermittent fasting and not working out, but I feel like working out will definitely speed up the process. I would highly recommend sticking to only cardio when trying to lose weight. I feel like lifting weights can help you burn calories, but it's more so for gaining weight in a sense if you're trying to put on muscle. So definitely stick to cardio if you're going to be attempting intermittent fasting. If you're really, really, really out of shape like I was, I would highly recommend just walking on the treadmill for maybe 15-20 minutes a day. Just take it day by day, and as you start to do things more and more, it gets a lot easier, trust me. I remember when I first started cardio, I couldn't do more than 10 minutes of running, so I would just walk for 15 to 20 minutes, and then after a week or two, I was able to pick up the pace and go for longer periods of time. And even if you don't have a gym membership, just go outside and do something. Just being active is definitely a way of speeding up the process while losing weight with intermittent fasting. I really, really hope that this video helped you guys get an idea of how I was able to lose weight. And if you have any questions, anything at all, please feel free to comment in the comment section below or send me a DM on Twitter. My DMs are always open. I will put my ad on the screen right here. I'm pretty active on there, so I mean, I'm sure I'll get back to you if you have any questions for me. Like I said, hopefully this helped you guys out. Be sure to leave a like if you learned anything from this video, and I will talk to you guys in the future. Losing weight is definitely the most rewarding thing ever, so I mean, do it, make me proud. Please let me know if you guys do this and it works. I'd love to see transformations. Tweet me if you feel the need to, or even just comment below and I'll check out your channel and see if you posted anything about it. So good luck, guys. I'm out. Peace.